Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful week. If you have some snow, go out and play in it. Yeah, help your mother or father shovel it and go out. I hope we get some snow here outside Chattanooga, Tennessee. You are on the Ask Mary Ellen channel where you can always find inspiration, motivation, and everything based on truth. Not facts or opinions, but actual truths that will help you any day of your life, any week. I think I have my light on here. Sorry about that, but I was having light problems. So go away, light. Let's see. All right. There we go. Sorry. Today, I want to speak to you about the magical miracle of mindfulness. Because actually, other than awareness of self, you need to begin with mindfulness. Now, when I tell anyone that I'm a mindfulness coach, a lot of times I get, oh, you teach that meditation stuff. I don't like meditation. I've tried meditation, it doesn't work. Okay. Or they'll say, you know, I don't even want to get into that spirituality stuff. I like the Bible. Well, what I teach in mindfulness is based on the Bible. I've studied the Bible thousands of times. I've taught different books in the Bible. And mindfulness, the actual truths that I teach, do come from God's teachings in the Bible. So, meditation is a very small part of mindfulness. And I got to tell you the truth, I don't like meditation either. When I was studying yoga to become an instructor, one of the hardest parts for me to learn was meditation because I'm one of these people, I want to go and go and go. And I think that if I stop, I'm not going to go anymore. So meditation was hard for me to do. Yet the more I practice it, the easier it becomes. And I teach my students that, you have to find meditation that works for you. You don't have to sit cross-legged in in a lotus pose or go into corpse pose, which is when you're laying down in your mat to meditate. You can go out anywhere where it's quiet. You can meditate. You can have a place in your home that you set up with big fluffy pillows where you can go and just be quiet and clear your mind, which is what mindfulness is all about. Clearing your mind of all those thoughts. I'll get into that in a minute. I like to meditate outside, of course, when the temperature is a little warmer. And I have a place in my yard, it's a big rock, and I like to sit there and I like to breathe in the fresh air and listen to nature and do all of the wonderful things that will bring my mindfulness, my mind back into those positive thoughts. Do you know your thoughts have actual measures of electricity? And when you think negative thoughts, of course, you're getting negative electricity. When you think positive thoughts, yes, you're getting positive electricity. When you think about your negative thoughts day after day after day, and then you wonder, why is my life so negative? Well, the truth is, if you would change your thoughts, you could change your life. So, mindfulness is the process of simply observing your thoughts. You don't have to become one with your thoughts. You just observe your thought. And if it's a negative thought, you push it out. You visualize it going into that trash compactor and shredding, or you visualize it going into a bonfire and going away. You get rid of that negative thought and you replace it with a positive thought. I am healthy. I am happy. I am at peace. I am. All those great I am statements. And you're going to say, well, that's not the way I am right now. Right now, I'm depressed. I don't care. Tell yourself you're happy. And if you're depressed, go out and do something for someone else. That is the easiest and quickest way to get rid of depression. But in mindfulness, you practice mindful breathing. You're aware of your breath. You just don't do shallow breathing through the nose. You do in, hold, out. And what I like to do is in for mindful breathing. You want to do mindful eating. Now that's when you fix a plate, you sit down at the table, you say grace or do whatever, and you mindfully eat. You don't just throw the food in your mouth. You look at the colors on your plate. You see the textures and you enjoy the flavors of your meal. You mindfully eat. So many times we're rushing and rushing and rushing to do things. So you say, oh, I don't have time to eat. I'll go buy this fast food place and grab a burger, and you eat in the car. That is not mindfully eating. And you need to pay attention when you're driving. You can do mindfully walking. As you go outside and you take a walk, mindfully breathe in and breathe out. Look up. Most people don't look up. They'll just look straight ahead or they'll look down. Look up. Of course, be careful where you're stepping. You want to be careful. And you mindfully walk and you enjoy the cold air or the warm air or the sounds of nature or your breath. You can practice mindfulness anywhere because mindfulness keeps you in that present moment. So many times I work with people and they're caught up on those past moments, those errors, those regrets. Why? They're not happening right now. Yes, but no. Throw them away, get rid of them, and stay in that now moment. Or because of everything people hear on the news or other places, they get anxious and worried about the future. Well, you can prepare for the future. Like right now, we might have a storm tomorrow. So, of course, my husband and I are preparing that we have batteries and food that we can eat without warming it up. And, you can prepare for it. Yet to worry about something that's not happening or may not even occur doesn't make any sense. Stay in that now moment. Now, when I was learning mindfulness, I learned mindfulness after I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis because it is a good way to deal with my MS monster. When I have something going on, such as one time I woke up and I fell out of bed, I didn't have legs for like 3 months. Well, I walked with a walker or different things. Yet when I stayed now, and every moment of every day, I told myself, I'm getting better, my legs are getting stronger. Literally 3 months later, I got out of bed and my legs were fine. Stay in that now moment. You don't have to buy into the negative teachings you were told as a child. You don't have to buy into the negative things that might happen in the future. If they happen, they happen. That's why you live every day to the fullest. That's why you stay every day now, okay? And you appreciate everyone in your life. Mindfulness teaches you to remain calm. If someone says something to you or posts something, you don't react to it. You take a step back mindfully and you respond to it in the most loving way you can. Mindfulness teaches so many calming techniques. It is so important to be mindful every single moment of every single day. It's just, and when you're going through a day and you're having a tough time, practice the GLAD technique. And I think I've mentioned that on a previous video, but the GLAD technique, you stop yourself. You're getting all anxious and you're getting all this junk. You stop yourself. G stands for, okay, what is one thing I'm grateful for right now? Okay, I'm grateful for the lights finally working and being here with you today. Okay, the L stands for, what is one thing I learned today? Maybe you learned something from me, and hopefully I know I learn a lot from you. The A stands for, what is one thing that you've accomplished or you've achieved today? Well, I achieved getting out of bed. I accomplished getting here on YouTube with you. What is one thing you achieved? And D stands for delight. Look around you at God's wonderful world. And what is one thing that delights you? The sunlight delights me. And the snow will delight me if it will come, because I'm going to go sledding. So do the glad technique. Just stop yourself. Be mindful. Mindfulness teaches no judgments, no expectations, and no motives. Because when you judge someone else, guess what? You're judging yourself. When you have an expectation of something, guess what? You're setting it up not to happen. You can only have an expectation about yourself. You can only judge yourself. Only have a motive if it's a good motive to help someone. And, I remember one time I was getting ready for Christmas, and all of you people who get ready for Christmas out there know you have to buy the presents, wrap the presents, go to parties, make the food, bake the cookies, all of that stuff. Plus, I was posting my truths of the day, and I was going, and I finally sat down and I said, Mary Ellen, stay now. And I always know that God gives me all the time I need. So when you stay now, you can accomplish so much more being mindful of every single second, of every single minute, of every single hour, of every single day. Thank you so much. I was a little bit longer than usual today, but I hope you'll go to my website, which is askmaryellen.com. And I have tons of blogs on there, brand new YouTube videos, and my books to purchase. And if I can help you, please send me a message, because I'd love to be a mindfulness coach for you. Until next Sunday, have a wonderful week and be safe and stay warm. Bye-bye.